Hey everybody, Kristen here, sports dietitian, certified personal trainer, and founder of Elite Nutrition Performance. And I am back today to talk to you about what the difference is between a sports drink and just straight up electrolytes. So last week I posted a video on electrolytes and hydrating during the summer and all that type of thing. And I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but there seems to be a lot of confusion between what the difference is between a sports drink and just what electrolytes are and how you use them and that type of thing. And plus, it's hot outside and people are training during the summer heat. It doesn't seem to be getting any cooler anytime soon. In fact, it might actually be getting hotter. So let's talk about this, and we're going to first talk about what electrolytes are. So electrolytes are, they could be an acid, they can be a base, or they can be a salt, and they carry an electric charge throughout your body. So basically, they help your heart to beat, your muscles to contract. So your heart is a giant muscle and it runs on electric charge. And so we need electrolytes to keep that running, and that carries your heart, obviously pumps out blood, which carries oxygen in the blood to your working muscles. So it's very much tied to your performance. If you've ever been low on electrolytes or dehydrated, you definitely feel it because you get tired, your legs feel really heavy, and you're more likely to get cramps. And overall, you just feel pretty bad. And your blood pressure is low, and that's pretty much the main, not the main reason, but a big key factor behind being low on electrolytes and being dehydrated. So your body really does need electrolytes to absorb water and get it into your cells. So you need to be taking in electrolytes when you are training to make sure that you are hydrating well. If you're just taking in plain water all the time and you're sweating a ton, you can be flushing out your electrolytes. And so then you become low on electrolytes. And then you have all those negative symptoms. If you are just drinking water, after a while, your body isn't absorbing that water very well. So you need to be taking in electrolytes. So electrolytes, there are 6 common electrolytes. So calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, sodium, potassium, and I know I'm missing one here. So those are your common electrolytes, and we need to be taking those in when we are training. So we can get those electrolytes just from salt. Salt is sodium chloride, so there's 2 electrolytes right there. Plus, you're going to be getting in those other ones, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium. You're going to be getting those in during other times of the day when you're eating things like fruit or eating nuts, that type of thing. Dairy, of course, has calcium. So you'll be getting in those electrolytes other times of the day. When you're training, it's really, really important to focus on getting in the calcium. I'm sorry, not the calcium, the sodium and the chloride. And potassium is another one that is important, but I would say the sodium is the most important. So you can be getting those electrolytes in from, like I said, just getting in salt, or you can also be like table salt, or you can be doing different electrolyte tabs like Noon tablets, or Precision Hydration makes little tablets that you can add to your water. There's lots of other ones like Infinite and Tailwind. Those are all different electrolyte sources, and some of those are sports drinks. So what do I mean by a sports drink? A sports drink, like I have Gatorade here, is something where it contains sugars plus electrolytes. So if we look at the food label here, you'll see that it has 22 grams of sugar or carbohydrates coming from 21 grams of sugar. Plus, we also have potassium in here, and we also have sodium in here. So we have some of our electrolytes. So the sports drink is going to give you the carbohydrates plus electrolytes, whereas an electrolyte tab or salt is just giving you the electrolytes. It's not giving you any type of carbohydrates. So you're probably wondering, why do I need a sports drink versus electrolytes? And here's the deal. There's a couple rules that you want to follow, or guidelines on when to choose. If you're going to be exercising for 45 minutes or less, it's hot outside, or it's humid, hot and humid, then definitely you want to be taking in some electrolytes, but you don't need to be taking in carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is your body's primary source of energy, so it's going to be providing you with fuel, but you don't need it for a 45-minute workout. That's not really much. I would really even say like up to an hour or less, you really don't need a sports drink but if it's hot and humid, you definitely want electrolytes. If you're going to be exercising for over an hour or more, then you need to be taking in a sports drink so that your body has some fuel to work off of, and it's not just trying to get it from your own body and just rely on what you previously ate, because that's a very small amount of carbohydrates that's left in our bloodstream after we've eaten a meal. So we want to make sure that we are providing our bodies with a constant amount of fuel. Think of putting gas in your car when you're training and it's over an hour. So if it's going to be multiple hours, then you might want to look at something like Tailwind or Infinite, because that stays with you longer than Gatorade does. And the other thing that you can think about is, if you don't like the taste of sports drinks like Gatorade, I know a lot of people say like, oh, I don't like the film that it leaves in my mouth. You don't have to use that. You can certainly just use an electrolyte tab and then eat real food. So you can have a banana and have your electrolyte drink, or you can have a couple crackers and have an electrolyte drink. So do some type of combination of real food and electrolytes. But the golden rule is, if it's less than an hour, you don't need a sports drink. If it's hot and humid, do electrolytes. If it's cold outside, don't worry about doing either. But right now it's hot, so do electrolytes. And if it's over an hour, then you want to do a sports drink that already contains electrolytes in there. Now, the last key piece of information here is, you want to make sure that you are getting in the correct amount of electrolytes for your body, and also carbohydrates. So one of the things that you can do is, you can head over to my blog on how to calculate your sweat rate, and you can easily figure that out, kind of like a rough draft of that. But if you need more help with that, that's what I'm here for. I'm happy to help you figure out a hydration plan for yourself. I work with my clients on putting that together for when they have races or competitions. So all you need to do for that is just head on over to my website, scroll to the bottom where it says schedule a free no obligation consultation, and we can get that set up for you. We can figure that out for you. So thanks for watching, and please like and share this video. Have a good day.